Credit reporting seems like an obscure topic, but it directly impacts our economic security and opportunity. Our credit history determines how much we pay every single month for a car loan, whether or not we get a mortgage, sometimes whether we get a job or whether we get fired from our jobs. But our credit reporting system is defective. It's dominated by 3 for-profit companies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, that gather all of our borrowing information with no way for us to opt out or to choose one company over another. And they sell our financial data off to would-be lenders and employers. Errors in credit reports are very common. They can cost us thousands of dollars in extra interest payments. And errors are really hard to resolve because the credit reporting companies don't work for us. They have all our data, they don't work for us. We are not their consumers, so they don't have an incentive to invest in dispute resolution. There's also little incentive to invest in data security, as we saw with the big Equifax breach about a little over a year ago. Also, the algorithms that determine our creditworthiness are not publicly available, and we have to pay to even access our own credit scores. There are a lot of problems with for-profit credit reporting, but here's the worst one. Credit reporting spreads racial inequality. I want to be clear that credit reports never explicitly look at race. Equifax does not know that I'm white. But credit reports do track our borrowing and payment history. Now, that's race neutral, except that our borrowing and payment history is shaped by access to family wealth, access to good jobs. It's shaped by whether we live in a neighborhood full of payday lenders. And a history of racist policy, some of it continuing to this day, means that these opportunities are not equitably distributed across race. And so then, guess what the outcome is? The outcome is that credit scores disproportionately represent Black and Latinx consumers as riskier consumers. And so every decision that draws on credit data can reproduce existing racial inequality and spread it. So how do we fix credit reporting? I propose a public credit registry housed in the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. I put out a detailed proposal for this in April, and I was really thrilled that Senator Bernie Sanders picked up the idea just a few weeks ago, and now he's campaigning on it. It hasn't, yeah, I'm excited. It hasn't been proposed in Congress yet, but it should be. So here's how it would work. A publicly run credit registry will gradually replace the current for-profit corporate system, and it's designed to be responsive to consumer needs rather than the corporate bottom line. How will racial equity be improved by a public credit registry? The registry will develop new algorithms for predicting creditworthiness with the goal of minimizing disparate racial impact. And there's other kinds of inequality in credit reporting that could also be minimized. New credit reporting algorithms would draw on new data sources and could exclude some data sources that are used now, like medical debt or payment on delinquencies on predatory loans. The goal is for algorithms to both predict borrower behavior and minimize disparities. A public credit registry will be more transparent because the algorithms that are used to determine creditworthiness will be publicly available, with clear explanations of what consumers can do to improve their credit. Credit reports and scores will always be free. In addition, the Public Credit Registry will provide free or low-cost credit counseling and credit rehabilitation services through contracts with licensed nonprofit organizations that provide these services. The Public Credit Registry will also have an incentive to improve accuracy. Lenders that furnish consumer credit data to the public registry will be held accountable for providing accurate information and will be fined if they don't. There will be better dispute resolution processes where consumers have real rights to get accurate and inaccurate information off their credit reports. And we'll have better security. All personal credit information will be frozen by default, meaning that prospective lenders will be unable to access consumer credit data without our prior authorization. We'll ban the use of credit reporting for employment, for insurance, and for immigration, which is like a new horrible idea that Trump proposed recently. Terrible. A public credit registry is a step towards a more fair and equitable economy. Thank you.